And here's the difference though. I think more black women date outside, but deep down inside they still want a black man.
Of course.
Which is why they harbor that animosity. Some brothers still want sisters, but the ones that truly cross over, once they find that woman that feeds their egos and gives them that other confidence that they were lacking dealing with sisters, they tend not to go back to sisters.
Yeah, the black men definitely, because like I said, especially when we get comfortable, and I don't mean in life, I mean just that good comfortable, like this is where I need to be comfortable, I'm wanted comfortable. We don't get that, a lot of us don't get that growing up, you know what I'm saying, from a full embodiment, besides your mom, you feel me? So when we get that, we generally sit the fuck around, you feel me? Which is not an issue, like I said, but the thing is, there's still that uncomfortableness with them, because those same black brothers, you don't see them often. You don't see them traveling around just out and about. You don't see them in majority white areas. So that way, they're not criticized and that just same notion about a black person. They'll rather take it from a white motherfucker and explain and argue with that motherfucker than take criticism from a black person that is looking at them with faces or whatever it may be, whatever you may get.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think the thing with us Hills is that I think the reason why they are less receptive to the criticism we give them is because from the outside looking in, we from the hood. Right. We notice fake shit when we see it. We notice when a motherfucker acting boozy. We notice when someone is not perpetrating who they really be. Like, for example, motherfuckers like, man, you ain't acting black. Man, black, for one, blackness is not monolithic. We've never have it. Even in Africa, we were not monolithic. You know what I'm saying? But the difference is, even if you grew up in the burbs and you was around white people your whole life, it's a difference between being genuine and trying to fit in, trying to fit into something. Like, okay, if you're around white people most of your life and, you pick up their mannerisms, I can respect that because that's your environment. That's what you grew around. But don't try to come in my environment and try to act like you good. But then when we go to Hoffman Estate, we're gonna see that you talk like them motherfuckers.
Exactly.
We're gonna pull your car. Whereas with me, where I'm from, I'm comfortable being myself. I'm in the hood, with my family, or if I go to the south suburbs or other states and still speak the same dialect and dialogue. And that's another thing I know between brothers and sisters when they do that interracial thing. More brothers are more comfortable being themselves. More black people than sisters are. And that to me is a problem. Yeah,
because that's fake. They fake within the, you can fake yourself out. Because we, like you said, real hood people see it, period. Like I said, we can decipher from real and fake. So when you go around and you doing this white voice with him and his family and girl, and whoa. Like I said, I've seen brothers do it too, but not in that same light like women do it though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, brothers are generally naturally happy being themselves. That's the reason, and that's actually even the forebeing of being outside of the relationship of a black woman. Whether you get with a white woman, Indian, Hispanic, whatever, I could be myself and she love it. She laugh at my jokes. It's genuine. And she's not. I can tell she ain't forcing nothing. It's natural. It's genuine. We as black men, good black men, we look for that. But it's still certain things at certain moments I could say. You know what I'm saying? That I'd be like, hey, whoa, we gotta bring it back. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, whoa, I don't do that yellow. I don't do that. You feel me? Let's bring it back. Let's talk. You feel me? Now, okay, good. We back to square one. Now you feel me? We good. But like I say, but at the end of the day, my relationship ain't everybody else either. So, you feel what I'm saying? For those cats that, like I said, grew up in a different area, and it's crazy that you even brought that up. Cats that grew up in a suburb. Most females that where we from, they don't want no suburban cats. They look at him as soft. Probably. He's not soft just because he talks a certain way, different little bit of dialect, probably a little bit different, but he been whooping ass, boxing cats, 6 years, Golden Gloves. He a MMA fighter. He'll beat half the hood ass, and she don't even know it just because. And then that's the one that's going, at least in the beginning, because he grew up probably nice 2-parent household. Probably he seen what his parents went through. I want that too. He probably don't want to treat you right. No cheating, no nothing. Ain't even worried about it.
Here's the thing with that. The sisters we grew up around, when they see those guys and they look at them as somebody they're not attracted to because they've been around guys like us.
Like,
that's when they seek those guys. But by then, those guys are probably moved on, or if they do deal with you, they're not going to have that much respect or regard for you. So you got to look at he was trying to holler at her when she was in her late teens, early 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shorty probably had 2 kids, baby daddies, you know what I'm saying? Hopping from guy to guy and all that. Now she in her 30s, now she want to settle down and get with him. And she look at him as a cat, like really she's not that cool to treat with him because most of what she knew growing up was niggas like us. And deep down inside, she still desire that. That goes with black women in interracial relationships. Yeah. Just because they're with a white man mainly for stability, financial stability at that. Mm-hmm. Deep within, they have that inner burning desire for brothers. Why? Because it's natural for black men and black women to be together, just like it's natural for a white man and a white woman to be together. You know what I'm saying? Whereas brothers, like I said, some brothers, they still want sisters. I think personally, brothers that talk about sisters disrespectfully, they wish they had a black woman growing up.
Oh yeah.
They really wish that their firm foundation was with a black woman, but because they probably seen how their mother was, how their grandma was, how their auntie interacted around, how their auntie treated other men, black men, and that they didn't know parts of it. So they decided to invest in somebody that was gonna love and respect them for who they are.
Facts. Sometimes it's easier that way for some people. You know what I'm saying? Some people choose, like I said, I even know brothers that say it all the time. Like, man, I know I got my black one. She got my goddamn nerves every goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I still would rather have this than have someone that I could just walk the fucking over. You know what I'm saying? All the time. Not, like I said, not saying that any other race is like that. Like, they ain't got no backbone whatsoever. They won't stand up for themselves, which is not the case. But in the lightness of submissiveness, you know what I'm saying? They look at black women as on the bottom of the totem pole for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's all about upbringing as well, man. You know, we gotta understand that most non-black women, they primarily come from a two-parent household or patriarchal society. They were taught to I don't want to say worship, but they were taught to hold the man in high regard, to respect him and cherish him, to cater to him.
Yeah. On the average, like I said, on the average though, we definitely do have to get a change in that. You know what I'm saying? From, like I said, from both sides, interracially or not. We definitely got from that black man, black woman bashing. We got to get from that, far from it, because it's not even worth it. Like I said, if you make a choice and live with it. You know what I'm saying? But then even on the outside looking in too, not us per se, but a lot of people looking outside in just need to mind their business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What they say back in the day, MYOB, mind your own business. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Don't worry about what the next person doing. Don't worry about what's the point of step. Nah. And it's great because, like I said, even then it's always your environment. Like I say, it's your environment. Because out here, I'm in Cali right now. Let me go to San Diego, downtown LA, or wherever for the most part of California. You see interracial, nobody cares. They don't. All right, cool. Yeah, what up, bro? All right, what up, bro? Pretty good. All right, cool. You doing anything? All right. I'm keeping it moving. No one cares. You're not getting stares like that. You feel what I'm saying? No one like legitimately cares. But when you come from a place like where we come from, it's the racism is still in your face anyway. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't really changed too much after the lynching and shit like that. Of course, it's blasphemous bullshit like that. But other than that, though, you still have racism in your face from where we're from. So people look at that. White people look at it. Black people look at it, and they,
Yeah, it's like even back home. You know, I'm in Waukegan. It's a little bit more of it.
Yeah.
You go north to Kenosha, Wisconsin, it's more of it. But in the city, you rarely see it.
Right.
Rarely see it. Why? Because people live in a close proximity of who they
are.
They racially feel. So, bro, I mean, you know, and then for me, it's all about preference as well.
Yeah.
Some brothers got preferences for non-black women, just like some sisters got preferences for non-black men. Yeah. When I was younger, like I said, because I hated it because I'm like, growing up, I'm like, I never saw it. I never understood your own race. But as I got older, I'm like, look, and that's a personal choice.
Yeah.
As long as that person treats you good and you two bonding and building with each other, who gives a damn?
That's it. That's all that matters. For real.
I'm a race man. I'm a race man who's proud of being my race and being who I am. So my preference is always going to be my woman, because to me, in my personal opinion, there is no woman more beautiful than the black woman.
Yeah, true.
You put a sister into a natural state. I ain't talking about the blondes or weeds and all that bullshit, because I don't want to.
Yeah. Well, see, this is my thing about that too. When a lot of people bring that up, we have black cultures that naturally have blonde hair and blue eyes, black beautiful skin. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, it's whatever makes you happy. The thing about, like I told you the other day, with black brothers that seem, whether they're unhappy, whether they're still looking for something better, whatever it may be, don't forget the world is bigger than wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? You have East Africans, you have Ethiopians, you have Kenyans, you have you have dark Brazilians, you have Colombians. Don't forget that these are still your black people still. Yeah. Just because they got some Spanish mixed in with them, that's all a slave trade line. That's all it is. We got mixed up. That's all it is. Don't forget that these are still your sisters. These are still, you know what I'm saying? You can still look. You know what I'm saying? Just know what you're looking for at the end of the day. Be happy wherever you're going to be with. But if you still want to have a black sister, you can definitely do so. Because the world is more bigger than your block. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
And I've been on there for quite a while too. You know, like if the sisters here back in America don't work, bro, it's hundreds of millions of them in Brazil. It's hundreds of millions in the Caribbean. They everywhere. Everywhere, you know. And guess what? You'd be shocked and surprised that, especially Brazil. You know, it's a movie called Fundraiser, Part 1, where brothers literally went to Brazil and they got that same treatment they was looking for sisters here in America.
Facts.
And guess what? A lot of those sisters in Brazil come from the patriarchal structure where they cater to the man. And what something that he'll realize is that when you cater to your man, it's up to that man to make sure that he does his role into rewarding you for catering to him.
Yeah.
So therefore the onus is on the man. But our problem is we come from a society where it's ran primarily by the mother. So more of us take on these mother characteristics. Now another thing I've noticed with a lot of brothers that go into interracial relationships, I see a little bit less masculinity in these brothers, man. You know, like, you know, you go through, you got a way they walk and talk, like, damn, bro, you got a little sugar in your tank. You sure you ain't, you know, going to the other side? You feel
right. I think that just comes from, like you said, it goes back to your environment and what you're dealing with. If you have to deal with a sister in Chicago, you, not even just for her, for yourself and what's around you, you gotta have a tough exterior. You can't hold no weakness in yourself.
Yep.
But let you grow up in Beverly Hills or any of you. Oh, that's a rich ass area for you. Fucking Beverly Hills, black dude or not. Okay, where you came from? But you dealing with a chick over here. You been dealing with her for years. Now you went from Tim's and Walter Band or whatever to nice polo fleeces and light joggers and nice tees and a dad hat. Like, you're not looking over your head. You've been doing this for 10, 15 years. You're not. Some things about you, your exterior is going to soften up. I don't have to hold this wherever I go. Why am I holding this strong and still? 3 years later, why am I still coming off hard? Like, I'm in fucking Beverly. What the fuck am I doing? I'm in Beverly Hills chilling. I got money. My girl, I'm driving good, eating healthy. I'm going to rooftop terraces for drinks and shit on the week. Like, I'm chilling. There's no reason to have a tough exterior for what? So I think it comes with the environment. I think it's all environment. Everything is always going to be environment, period. You know what I'm saying? No matter what race you is, no matter who you're dealing with, that race that you're dealing with is a black man more so. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you deal with an Indian chick that's, who knows, her bloodline is crazy. Now you can live on a reserve.
Right. And I think this discussion needs to be had even more, because at the end of the day, I don't want to turn down a brother or a sister because of who they date. Like, I got a good brother, man, brother Boss. He had me last on his show. don't stop the revolution. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about, like, his life partner is a white woman.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me this thing that he was like, brother Abdullah, man, I've been with my partner for 20 years, and she's more revolutionary, and she more with than every black woman I've ever been with. And I'm like, and they made me look at it a little bit differently, because I'm like, yo, if that person helps you to become a better man, who am I to condemn or criticize you for your mate?
That's that part.
Even on a personal standpoint, my son's auntie on his mother's side, she's married to a white boy. He been in the military 10 plus years. Every time I see him, it's none but love. Cause why? Good man. I mean, granted, high school sweethearts, but he's treated her well all the time they've been together. She's been nothing faithful to that man. You know what I'm saying? And every time I see her, she don't act like she white. She talk more niggerish than me.
Yeah. Hey.
But she's faithful and committed, because she saw something valuable in that man, and vice versa, and it allows them to create that unity.
Yeah.
I truly wish, cause we would see that with our people more. Like you and your wife, y'all got that, man. And tell my cuz I said, what up, man?
You already know.
You know, and even in the Army, man, you know, my boy Bridge City, he just retired. His wife is my age, and he's 8 years older than me. Bro got 4 kids. I think 3 of them are grown now, but you know, 20 years of just holding each other down, man, and just embracing each other. That's to me, they the best stuff I've ever known.
You know, he got a good woman. Whatever she's saying right now is right, and you gonna be wrong anyway. Point blank, period. And she was right. Cause she saved your goddamn life, like you said. You feel me?
And that example showed me that, man, if more brothers and sisters had that kind of commonality amongst each other, man, our relationships would be so much different. Me, I've always hated this gender war shit, man. Because to me, it's pure bullshit. Like, we're gonna hate each other till we ain't here no more. Come on, man, it makes no sense.
Facts. That's a fact. That's how it is, though. Like I said, we as a people, like I said, from the jump, what I said, we as a people got to start small. Everything's gonna be baby steps.
Right.
We got to stop staring. Let's stop by staring at each other. Let's stop by criticizing underneath your breath at that. I'm gonna let Cuz finish it off, y'all. Actually, man, go ahead and knock it out, Cuz.
All right, man. Man, at the end of the day, man, it's like I said in the beginning, this conversation needs to be had, because, you know, we should understand where brothers come from. You know, when I was younger, I hated the whole interracial thing, but as I've gotten older, I became more objective with looking to understand where both brothers come from. And the number one thing is they both come from a position of pain and hurt. And you know, some may heal faster than others. We don't know. However, at the same time, we got to keep this in mind that those that do it, they're not in the majority. Because every statistic will tell you, like for example, over 86% of brothers that's in relationships are married, they with sisters. Over 90% of sisters that's in relationships are married are with brothers. So the vast majority of us are still rocking with each other. But the problem is, a lot of us just don't get along.